Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Polygon Matic chart, which at the time of this recording has lost the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance. We have also lost a very significant high at around the $1.3 mark. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we have fully maximized our minimum target areas to the lower side in the formation of these wave 4. And I still believe that whatever we are seeing over here is the start of this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 5 to the upside. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets to the upside in the formation of this wave 5, and also give you the worst case scenarios that could play out here on the Polygon Matic chart in case the breakdown continues, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, where you can see that from these low prices that we had been trading within, that is at around the $0.74 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upside obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in yellow, having that as the first wave to the upside, giving us a peak at around the $1.05 mark. And after seeing that high, we started a corrective structure in a move that gave us the low for that wave 2. Then we saw that bounce to the upside, giving us a peak at around the $1.35 mark in what I'm terming as the formation of that wave 3. And after seeing the high for that wave 3, we started a corrective structure in a move that has now given us the low for this wave 4 to the lower side, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 3, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 4 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, which is an area that lies between the $1.1831 mark and the $1.1324 mark, which is a target area that we fully maximized in the formation of that wave 4. And I now believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 5. And in the formation of that wave 5, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 5, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas to the upside in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 5 to the upside. And I believe we are seeing such a scenario over here. And if I zoom in so that you can see that better, you can see that after making our low in the formation of that wave 4, we saw that bounce to the upside, giving us a peak at around the $1.57 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the high for that wave 1, whatever we expected next is a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is an area that lies between the $1.3558 mark and the $1.3048 mark, which is a target area that we have now fully maximized. And at the moment of this recording, you can see that we have lost the fib level 0.618 and we have continued pushing even lower, and because of that I have to extend my target area back to the fib level 0.78, which is still a minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave 2. So a retracement into that target area is still a valid second wave to the lower side, and that means now my target area lies between the $1.3558 mark and the $1.2322 mark, and it is within this target area that I'm expecting to see the low for that second wave. And once the low is in, then we can expect our bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 to the upside. So it is within this yellow target area that I'm expecting to see the reversal, so that we can start that massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. But in case that doesn't happen and we continue losing other key areas on the Fibonacci's, that is lose the fib level 0.78, then my next target area is the fib level 0.88, which lies at around the $1.1916 mark. And upon losing that key area on the Fibonacci, then that will be putting a major challenge on these higher Elliot wave count 2 that we are seeing right here, and that could bring about invalidation of this Elliot wave structure that we have right here in the formation of these higher Elliot wave count 2, which is a fractal wave within the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 5 to the upside. So in case the breakdown continues, the next key area that I'm watching is the fib level 0.78, which lies at around the $1.2322 mark, and also the fib level 0.88, which lies at around the $1.1916 mark. So we need to continue holding within that yellow target area, and in case we lose that key area, that is that target area, then there are chances of coming to an invalidation point of this ED12 structure that we have right here. And in case such a move plays out, then I'll have to term these ED12 structures that is have a different ED12 structure here on the Polygon Matic chart. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Continue watching that key support zone, that is this yellow target area between the $1.35 mark and the $1.2316 mark, because a break below it could bring about invalidation of these ED12 structures that we have right here. So that is what I'm expecting on the short-term scenarios, and those are my breakdown targets. And before I give you before we take a look at the indicators, I can first give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, where I still believe that we are seeing the formation of a higher ED12 con 3, and that's the reason as to why you can see that I have this ED12 structure in yellow, which is a fractal wave within the formation of that higher ED12 con 3, and that is so because of the impulsive nature in the formation of that higher ED12 con 3. And zooming out, you can see that from the low that we made at around the $0.32 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upside, obeying the ED12 structures, having this ED12 structure in yellow, giving us a peak at around the $1.3 mark, and also completing a larger ED12 count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the high at around the $1.3 mark, we started a corrective structure in the formation of a larger ED12 count 2 in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.74 mark. And that's the reason as to why we are seeing a bit of a bounce to the upside in the formation of these larger ED12 count 3, and sketching out its minimum target areas using the trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $2.325 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Polygon Matic to do on the long-term scenarios. And also taking a look at the indicators, on the RSI, we are trading at around the 24 mark, meaning we have managed to get into the oversold region, and there are chances that soon maybe we might see that a reversal within that yellow target area and start our bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have been able to print a bearish cross, but we are seeing a bit of a sharp increase in the selling momentum here on the MACD, fully supporting lower prices, maybe to fully maximize our target area in the formation of these higher ED12 count 2 before we can expect our reversal in the formation of that wave 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.